how we're going to look at exponential functions, graphing them. Exponential meaning you have an exponent that has a variable in it. Now, something special about this exponent, we kind of have an expression up there, x plus 1. So things are going to change with us when we do this. For x values, let's just start throwing some numbers in and see where that takes us. All right. I always like starting with 0 just because it kind of makes things a little easier. So we're going to plug 0 in up here, and we're going to show some work in here, and then find the matching y out there. So we're going to say 2 to the 0 plus 1 minus 3. Now what this really says is 2 to the first power minus 3. So we're just adding our exponents together. 2 minus 3 gives us negative 1. Let's do the same thing with the 1. So we're saying 2 to the 1 plus 1 minus 3, which is really 2 to the second minus 3. So 2 squared, 4, 4 minus 3, 1. 2 to the 2 plus 1 minus 3 equals 2 to the third minus 3. 2 to the third, 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2, 8. 8 minus 3 gives us 5. And one more time, 2 to the 3 plus 1 minus 3 equals 2 to the fourth power minus 3, which is 2 times 2, 4, 8, 16. 16 minus 3, 13. So we might be a little too much on our graph, and that's totally fine. So that's half of it. Let's go in the reverse. So let's kind of clear some space. We're going to plug negative 1 in. So here we're going to say 2 to the negative 1 plus 1 minus 3. And this is actually kind of neat. So we're going to say 2 to the 0 power minus 3. Rules of exponents say anything being raised to that 0 power is 1, that whole number. So this whole thing turns to 1. So you're saying 1 minus 3 gives us negative 2. Great. Let's do it again. This time, let's put negative 2 in that x spot. So negative 2 plus 1 gives us 2 to the negative 1 power minus 3, which I want to move that below that fraction line, giving us 1 over 2 to the first minus 3, which is 1 half. 1 half minus 3. 0.5 minus 3 is negative 2.5. And then we do this one more time. And we're going to say 2 to the negative 3 plus 1 minus 3 gives us 2 to the negative 2, which I want to move this below the fraction line, giving us 1 over 2 squared minus 3. 2 squared is 4. We have 1/4, or 0.25 minus 3, giving us negative 2.75. Now, we could keep going, or we could, let's just stop here and let's plot things. Let's see where we're at. So I like starting with at least my easier numbers. So actually, I'm going to start with negative 1. So go back 1, go down 2, go over 0, go down 1, go over 1, up 1, go over 2, up 5, go over 3, up 13. We're now going to be kind of off our board up here. In the reverse, back to down 2.5. So here's 2, here's 3. We're looking somewhere in between them. And then go back 3, and we're looking somewhere closer to 3. So each time as we graph these, or as we add more coordinates, once we move in this left direction, what's happening with this graph is it's going to continue rapidly moving to the left, but very slowly it's creeping down to this negative 3 spot, but never hitting it. In the reverse, this line's going up very rapidly, and very slowly it's inching out to the right forever. And that is what graphing exponential functions is.